Hi everyone, this is Miss Karen or Mrs. Hill, and today I'm going to be talking about crossing the midline of a body. Now the midline is just an imaginary line that's drawn down through the middle of the body. This skill is important because it gives support for working both hands together. It helps establish a hand dominance, and it integrates the two sides of the brain together. Now I'm going to show you some things that may indicate that your child is having difficulty crossing the midline of the body. One activity that you may notice is they may pick up something on the right hand side, like this puzzle piece, transfer it to the left, and put the puzzle piece in. That could be an indicator that they're having a hard time crossing the midline of the body. The other indicator would be that they're rotating the trunk. So when they go to reach for a puzzle piece, instead of keeping stable, their trunk is rotating while they're reaching. That could be another indicator that they're having a hard time crossing the midline of the body. Now I'm going to talk about some activities that you guys can work on at home while the child is playing with puzzles, or they're building blocks or building Lego. You can incorporate some of these skills into their everyday play. So one way to do that, here's an example of a puzzle. I have the pieces scattered around. And if I'm right-handed, I'm going to hold the puzzle down with my left hand. It's my helper hand. Hold the puzzle down with the left hand, reach across and pick up a piece with the right hand, then put the piece in the puzzle. You can scatter the pieces so it'll help encourage that crossing of the midline. That's one example. Another example is if you're playing with a train set, if you're playing with a car track. Here's a little train. When you run the train and the car track, you can focus on keeping the body still and running the train back and forth from left to right. That's another really good strategy to work on crossing the midline. Another strategy is this is a figure 8, and the child can either trace over the figure 8 going in a continuous loop. Make sure this middle point here is lined up with the middle of the body. That's a critical piece. They can use a marker to trace, or they could also take a car or a train and trace over the figure 8. That's another really good skill. Another thing that you can do at home to help is to encourage your child to help with cleaning of the house. They can help with dusting. They can help with washing windows. After their meal, they can wash down the counter. Just make sure that they're using large circular patterns to work on that crossing midline. I hope this helps, and I will see you again. Bye-bye.